Johnson Arena. Oh, Nigeria. Rivers Angels. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. It's the first time. Let's give it up for Rivers Angels, for the champions, champions of Nigeria for Corporations Cup. The women's finals. Let's give it up to the champions, ladies and gentlemen. Rivers Angels, record 9th time. It's just the match, the champions once again. We have our strengths and weaknesses. All I have vision, can't you see? Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a press conference happening now shortly. Abia Warriors from Abia. Whose name will be written on the trophy?
Okay. It is China Sports on Sunday. Sometimes when they catch you, they just come in there and you are there. Bam. I'm Ken Ochonogo. And then it is another weekend of sports. The Olympics. The Olympics. Paris. They say see Paris and leave. 26 days. Today is the last day of June. So when we say 26 days, know that it is starting on the 26th of July. And that is the festival of sports. That is, I don't know any other kind of, where people conglomerate for sport that is bigger than the Olympics. I think it is the biggest. It is the biggest sporting events. Sometimes I think one day I want to go to Mount Olympia. I want to see how, from where it started. I want to go there. You know, everything about the Olympics, the marathon and all these things, you trace them, to Athens, to the ancient city, of Greece. And that is how it has been. I remember when they were saying, okay, I think the Olympics started in 1896. And by 1996, they said, look, we want to host it. We want to host the centenary. But no, it went to Atlanta. And then, in 2000, the thing didn't still go there. And then until 2004, before they had that honor of, say, okay, fine, let's do it here. But then the cradle, the beginning, where it started, is right there, in Greece. And the world recognizes that. So, but today, we're talking football. And last week, we talked about the NPFL. We spoke to the Numero himself, Elegbeleye, and then he did tell us how they are going, how they are moving. But right now, I think we are moving towards positives. So today, we shall have the gladiators themselves. We shall have those who, the warriors on the pitch, those who traverse, all the nooks and crannies of Nigeria, to get us those 38-week span of the 2023-24 NPFL season. Wimbledon. History beckons. Alcaraz the youngest to win on 3 surfaces. He has won in Wimbledon. He picked the French Open. He picked the US. Australia, let's see whether he got that. But then he wants to add this. Last year, it was an epic. I was jumping on my seat with the great one. The man that has number 24, that equaled Margaret Court's record in Djokovic. That is the Joker himself. So they are all set. In the women's side, Coco have moved from the 3rd rank to the 2nd rank. Yes. So that means she can only meet Iga in the final. Iga has been a scourge. Iga, it is not what you want to look at. But probably, if she avoids Iga in the early stages, by that mental toughness, we hope, might come where she plays in the final. But Iga is superlative. She's dominating. She's domineering. She's at the top. And she said, Ashley Barty, it's no longer your era. This is my era. So we'll talk a little bit of, as the pep up goes on. But then, football. Kosafa is playing the regional tournament. I will ask my guys now, where is Wafu? Because every year you hear Kosafa. Is Wafu moribund? Wafu, unless FIFA CAF orders so that to go and play qualifier. That is where you hear Wafu. But the tournament itself, we don't know what is happening right there in the sub-region of West Africa. But continentally, Europe says this is Euro 24, and then it is happening in Germany, one of the footballing nations. You don't take that away. You don't carry for World Cup and ask how. One of the footballing nations of the world. So the Germans are right there at the apogee, at the zenith of football. They've had it. And then here they are. There is that boy with the Nigerian blood, another with the Senegalese blood. That Leroy Sané, whose father was actually a part of the team that played in Tunisia '94, representing Senegal. So his son right now is representing Germany. And there is other one with the Nigerian blood, Jamal Musiala. He scored a wonderful goal. And when he scored that goal, I said, yes, Omo. This couldn't have come from any other place. The toughness that he got in there. And then charity begins at home. So yesterday, Rivers Angels, the Angels are back on the throne of Nigerian football. Is it for the first time? No. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Yes, for the 9th time. Rivers Angels. Nigeria Rattles. I love both teams. But then somebody has to win. And this time, it is the team with history. It is the team with pedigree. It is the team with sustenance. It is the team with focus. But I think that years that they've been there is what has put Rivers Angels atop Nigeria Rattles. So the Angels are currently ruling. And for the FA Cup, it used to be, before the league started in 1972 in Nigeria, it has to be the FA Cup, the glamour, the thrill, the bliss. If you've not won the FA Cup final at Surulere, at the National Stadium in Surulere, man, forget it. You've not watched it. You've not experienced it. It was like the road to Wimbledon. When you see the English club singing Wimbledon, you understand? They are all going. Every year they are Lagos. They want to go to Wembley. They want to go to Wembley. Wembley. That is where they want to go to, not Wimbledon, but Wembley. So that is the thing. But guys in the house, because El-Kanemi did it. 1, 2, 3. This is their 3rd win against all odds. They just came back. See, they should be celebrating. They should be right there in Boronu. Because they just got promotion to the NPFL and they are crowned it as the FA Cup king. They are going to the continent. They join the other teams that will be representing us. This, and I hope they showcase it well. Now, my guys are in the house before we get our guests to join us. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Ken, for having me. Happy Sunday to
you. Ajala.
Yes. Talk about the Olympics.
26 days to go.
Yes, the two historic sites for the Olympic Games after Athens has to be France because of Bampé and Coubertin, whose idea bettered that Olympic movement.
Yeah.
And talking about Akara Sina, unfortunately, to just appreciate what Djokovic has done by calling Margaret Court, if Akara start winning from this Wimbledon, it will take him up to 2030 to equal, not surpass, to equal Novak Djokovic. So,
and if he wins all
from now to 2030.
but he's still young.
Yes.
Without longevity anyway, we don't know how many of them can go on to play at 32, 33,
at that
34.
level.
Yeah.
I think, there are certain things you just see once in a lifetime. And I think this is what we're lucky to have seen the Messi and Ronaldo at the same time. So you might never see that again. Talking about prodigies of Tunisia 94 playing at the Euros, you still have Lukaku, whose father played against Nigeria in the same year.
In the same 94, yeah.
So I think
Congo DR,
has really given Europe something to actually cheer about. Then the FA Cup, last week I said my heart was with El-Kanemi, possibly because of their then financier, Kone Abdulmumuni Aminu, who was also at one point.
When they won it, was it Schweibu? Who was the manager won it? Because I know Schweibu won from Boku, went to El-Kanemi. I've been trying to get that right. El-Kanemi. Because they won back-to-back, 91, 92 also.
And lost the couple of finals. Then Mumuni, Kone Abdulmumuni, got Castina United, and they lost about 3 finals in a row. So I think it's good the Federation Cup is, or President Federation Cup, whichever one is coming back. So let's see the glamour next year.
Let's see the glamour next year. You've just heard him. He just mentioned about the rivalry that had kept Lionel Messi. In fact, he turned 37 2 days ago or so. 2 days ago, he turned 37. And also Cristiano Ronaldo. That one said, I'm going to play till I'm 50. We're still waiting to let us see. And maybe that rivalry, I know both of them. We thought the last World Cup will be their last. But the way I'm seeing it, they say, okay, let me just try Euros. Let me try Copa. They are trying Euros and are trying Copa. And Yobale. Do you see them before they get there? They are almost there. Catalan, Messi have been doing his magic. Even at 37.
Yes, he turned 37 6 days ago.
What, 6 days ago?
Yeah, 6 days
ago.
24th. It's like it should be a public holiday.
Okay. Oh, you know the date.
It should be a public holiday.
All right,
the day Lionel Messi was
all right, I know all Catalans know the date. I thought it was yesterday. I tried to do it before yesterday.
Why declare public holiday? What happened to Diego Maradona?
Oh my God. They should declare public holiday for Messi.
Neymar is more revered in Brazil than Messi in Argentina.
Well, that's
possibly maybe because he didn't.
That's up for debate.
No,
you know why?
Outside Pele, Neymar is the only other player in Brazil that cannot contest for Football of the Year.
Wait, nah. You are comparing Neymar with Messi.
Ken, I think it's a matter of preference.
No, I wanted to be sure that you said something like that.
You said it should be declared public holiday, and I said, look, that even Neymar, as revered as Neymar is in Brazil, he has not gotten a date dedicated to him as.
Anyway, so they should declare it for Neymar ahead of Messi.
On Messi's birthday, literally they shut down Times Square because there was a serious party going on, but that's in America where the sport is not even as
big. Even our own chairs really went and shut down Times Square. So he shouldn't be. He left Nigeria to do it.
But Ken, I'm looking at what he's been able to, looking at what he has achieved so far in his career. I remember that game against Chile a couple of years back in the US where he lost that final and he said he was going to retire. He was crying. And
he retired.
And then since then he's come back, won the Finalissima, won the Copa America, and of course won the World Cup and literally banished the ghost of Chile's past. And right now, Argentina in the next round of the Copa America, Lautaro Martinez scoring goals for fun. People are saying that Argentina have Julian Alvarez for the World Cup and Lautaro Martinez for the Copa America. It's a team that his leadership is literally steering them probably towards another title. But it's still early days, and I think time will tell. And then you talked about the Olympics. I think the biggest news I got this week was the fact of Tobi Amuso being cleared. And all charges have been dropped against her. And then I really want her to be able to push all of this behind her, go down to the Olympics and show them why she is the best at what she does in the world at the moment. You also talked about Alcaraz. Fantastic athlete. But then you really cannot take away what Novak Djokovic has done. And I don't see anybody winning everything straight. But again, Ken, you really have to give it.
So that's your girl.
I'm cleared
by cast.
And I know on this show, Jimmy mentioned that he hoped that she would not let any of these things get to her head and affect her performances. And so far, she's able to keep her head above water and go about doing what she wanted to do. And we're just happy with the outcome.
Congratulations, Toby. Congratulations, Nigeria. So, I mean, when you go to the Olympics, you will not be going with some monkeys at your back.
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking that maybe something is going to happen or they're going to strip you of your titles. And right now you can run because you are free. It was out of competition, a problem that you're having. Yeah. So please don't let it happen again. All right, I'm being told that, we can go to Plateau and we can go to somewhere probably in Calabar because, yes, we said the NPFL continues. We are going to be celebrating the NPFL. We are going to hear from those guys that are really, not those who make decisions, but the actors in play. Where do we go to? Do we have Golbe? Elisha Golbe, is he around? Can we, who is ready with us? Is Chukudi ready? Okay. It's okay. Let's start with Chukudi. Chukudi Waudu is ready. Hello, Chuks. How are you? Can we see him? We're not seeing him.
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Chuks, okay. Chukudi Waudu, he's the skipper. He's the skipper, the captain of where they sing Holy, 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 Enugu Rangers. Another champion. Hello, Chukudi. Congratulations for the victory. Congratulations for the league title. How has the season been like?
I must confess the season has been it's a very long season. It has been stressful, but I give thanks to God because He has crowned all our efforts, all Rangers International Football Club efforts with the championship, and I'm so happy.
It has crowned it. I mean, it wasn't actually easy. At one point, you guys were languishing at mid-table. When did you realize that probably you can be among the contenders? Before that belief that you can win the trophy. At what point in the league did that dawn on you that you guys probably are pursuing something great?
We got to that point. I say 2 times in the first stanza. We were supposed to win at home against Castina United and come to the top of the table log in the first stanza. Okay. And we drew, and it was a kind of a temporary setback, per se. And it came again. We were supposed to win Kwara United in the second round, I guess. Yeah, in the second round. And we drew at home again. It took us back. But at the point when we went to Doma in Gombe, when we played in Gombe against Doma United, we won. We came home, we won. We went to Tornadoes in Kaduna, we won, and the whole table turned around. So when we came back home, we drew, and we went away again to Heartland, we won. That was when we knew we were title contenders, and we kept our focus, we kept our calm, and we did with our hard work and God on our side. Today we are champions.
Today you are champions. All right, Chukudi, you hold on because let's see if we can reach up to Elisha. Is Elisha there, Golbe? Hello, Elisha.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Golbe, how are you?
Very, very fine, sir. Happy Sunday.
I wish you can see your guys, who can see your faces. I don't know what is happening today because I wonder you guys were talking live, to the fans. Elisha Golbe is the captain of Plateau United. The same question we are asking here, because my guys are also joining this conversation. The same question we just asked Chukudi. How did the season go for you and your colleagues at the Plateau?
Yeah, first of all, we would like to appreciate God for a wonderful season. Despite the fight, we congratulate Rangers FC for winning the trophy this year. I think we really want to give God the glory because this season has not been easy for the team, despite the fact that the team has pushed and ended up in the 5th position. A team that has a new coach, new players, at least that joined the team, and everybody work hard. And at the end of the day, we give God the glory because we end up in 5th position.
Ended up in 5th position. At a point, was it when you guys went to play? Was it Rangers or Rivers United I remember. Okay, and when you lost, you lost to Sporting Lagos. Or you drew in Lagos when you came to Lagos, Golbe?
Yeah, we drew in Lagos. We drew in Lagos.
Sporting Lagos. I remember that because your coach was saying, look, that you can win that, you could have won that one, and then you were looking at the top. You feel. I think after then you were to play one of the top contenders at home after that Sporting Lagos game. I'm trying to remember who. I think it was Rivers or Rangers that you were to play after that, and he was saying, look, you guys had the chances, but then you came fifth, and I think that is when 20 teams go to war. Only that. They say we are recognized, only 3 will pick something. So it was not that of a bad season. Okay, I will play a video later on where you guys, showed your sportsmanship, at the end of the season. I think we have that. But then before, let us stick with you before we go back to Chooks, and maybe Abby Sunday might also join us. We see if we can get him to join us on the show. What has been your up and down? What have been your highest point and your lowest ebb of the season?
Yeah, I think majorly you know one of the basic challenge that players are faced in Nigerian league is the issue of journey. Being in the bus from morning till night, and sometimes you will not even reach your destination before the day that you are expected to be at the venue of the match. It's stressful. Sometimes you travel in a bus for 2 days to go and play a match, and everybody expect you to give 100%, or you be at the top of your game. Definitely, sometimes it's very, very difficult, coupled with the road networking in Nigeria. The issue of insecurity and other things. Definitely psychologically for a player just to maybe leave Maiduguri to Lagos for a match, you spend 2-3 days on the road, fatigue and everything before you get to the venue of the match. So I think these are some of the challenges that players are facing in the league. And we are hoping that one day things will get better in Nigeria by the special grace of God.
Part of the things that we're facing in Nigerian league has been this hooliganism, fans trying to attack players, and then players, of course, are reacting. But when Chooks, when you guys won, let us see what Plateau United did when you guys won, and this is at least something we believe every other team should emulate. Can we see what Plateau United did when you guys won?
You said? I didn't get you, sir.
No. When you guys won the league, Plateau United did something. What did they do?
You mean when Rangers won the league?
When Rangers won the league, yes.
You said Plateau United did something. Okay, we were on transit. Yeah, we were on transit. We were on our way to Jos, and we met them on the road. That was along Akwanga or so. Yeah, we saw them on the road. They were on their way to Port Harcourt for their Port Harcourt. Yeah, I think they were going to play Rivers, and we were going to play Gombe in Jos. So we met them. We had to stop, considering the fact that our present gaffer was their former gaffer, Coach Ile Iselechuku. We saw that they congratulated us and they wished us well. The atmosphere was peaceful and joyous. We all shake hands and dance. You saw our coach, the Sabi coach, you saw him dancing. He's there in the video, and everybody was happy. And they really showed us the spirit of sportsmanship. They really wished us well. It's very, very important, and we want to appreciate them for their kind gestures.
Elisha, did you hear what Chooks just said?
Yes.
So you remember that day that you guys stopped to congratulate them?
Yeah. I think that's the spirit of sportsmanship. I remembered when we won the league in 2016-2017 season. The last match we played against Rangers here in Jos, and it was that very day that we won the league. So definitely, that's the spirit of sportsmanship. I think that's what we want to always happen in the league. We are brothers, and whosoever at the end of the league is at the top, definitely Rangers, you can't stop them by that time. Already they are the champions. So we have no option but to congratulate them and wish them the best of luck because their gaffer is our former coach.
Yeah.
So he's someone that relate with players, he plays with players. At least he always have good time with players. So when you have a good relationship, even with the players, even if you are not in the team, definitely that love will continue.
Fidelis Electrical, we can see him there. Look at him. You can't differentiate between Fidelis Electrical and his players. That is what we are seeing here. But like I said, both of you used one word: sportsmanship. The word sportsmanship cuts across sports. You reaching out to people, in fairness, can accept your what your position is. But then we hope that this program is about sports. But we are saying that even those of you outside sports, borrow a leaf, sportsmanship, be sportsmen. But then those in sports, sportsmanship, if you want other people to be like, to have that, why do you have to fight when you lose a match? Why do you attack players? Why do you attack other teams? This is sportsmanship. You give the world a word. A word that means accept your faith, accept, accept it in good faith. But then our fans, do you guys talk to your fans when they misbehave? Let me start with Elisha. Elisha, have your fans ever tried to react and you call them to order? Look, that like you said, this is about sportsmanship. Have you?
Yes, I think you can't take away that from Nigerian league. All what the fans are after is win, 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 win. Whether home and away, most especially at home. But I think Plateau United as a team, in every season before the commencement of the season, we usually have a meeting with the fans. And it is not all the fans that are coming to the stadium. There are spectators that they are just there. They are not fans. They are just spectators, but they have the team at heart. So usually Plateau United, we usually have a meeting, the players, the coaches, the management of the team with the supporters club. And we educate them on how to control themselves in every match. Because, yes, everybody wants to win, but you must not win at all costs. So the spirit of sportsmanship, I think we have been seeing it in Europe. Even when you lose the match at home, you clap to the fans because they know that, yes, definitely you will get it somewhere else. You will get the point and recover your point elsewhere. But the mentality in Nigeria is that if we don't win the match at home, we will not get another match at away. But that's a wrong notion. So we usually educate our fans to be peaceful, to be calm in every match situation. Let them just support the players. The players will give their best. But at the end, if the match turn up not to be positive, we accept it in good faith.
Okay, we want to go on a short break, Elisha and Chooks, and probably maybe the chairman of your players committee, chairman of your players, Abe Sunday, probably will join us when we come back. Well, we shall also open the lines, so ask them whatever questions you want to ask them. It is Channel Sport on Sunday. You go nowhere. All right, you're welcome back. It is the Channel Sports on Sunday, and we still have Elisha Golbe. He is the captain of Plateau United and the vice chairman of the players committee of the players union. We also have the captain of Victorious Rangers International of Enugu, Chuks Nwaudu. He's there with us. We're expecting Abi Sunday. He's been trying to join. He's the captain of Plateau of Sunshine Stars, and also he's the chairman of the players board. They meet there in the MPFL, the NAMF, the players union. Before my guys through the next question, Chuks, this question is for you. We are saying Spencer, join us. What was your most challenging trip during the season? Elijah talked about you guys are spending 2 days on the road, because that would follow, because my guys also have questions they want to ask you. What has it been like? Let me just put it this way. What has it been like on your away trips when you go to play away games?
This season, we in Rangers we didn't have much stress. The governor, in conjunction with the general manager, has really tried to make our journeys smooth for us. Most of our away games we traveled on air. It was we traveled on air. I believe some of the distance journey which we went on road, it was the players who decided to say, okay guys, let's go on road, and we go earlier before the games. Like if we're going to play on Sunday, we'll travel on Friday. We'll make sure we're in the state on Friday, so that we'll have a lot of rest and recovery. It's actually, there are some journeys that have been stressful. Like I believe the farthest journey we went was Gombe. Yeah, Gombe. We went on road. I can remember, because we were unable to get the number of seats we want to fly to Abuja. Then from Abuja we go, and we calculated that from Abuja to Gombe again is another extra 5 to 6 hours. So we decided to go on road. We left early, and we were able to beat traffic in the eastern part of the country, and we got there on time actually. But it was stressful because we stayed longer hours on the road. Apart from that, traveling to Lagos, Kaduna, we did all those journeys on flight. Even when we went to play Remo, we traveled. We flew to Lagos. From Lagos to Kenya, about 1 hour 30 minutes drive. It was okay. All thanks to the governor of Enugu State and the general manager, who has been able to make this season's journey smooth for us.
The journey to Gombe took how many hours?
I can't say immediately, because we left Enugu on the journey to Gombe. We left Enugu as at 5 a.m. We left so that we were able to beat the hold up at Obola 4 and the rest. But I don't know. I didn't keep track of time, but I knew we got to Gombe late that evening, say 7:30, 8 p.m. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Probably that is just maybe about 5, 7, 8, maybe about 14, 15 hours. If you add 12 hours, 5 to 5, 12 hours. So that probably about 14 hours.
Yeah.
Or so.
Yeah, at intervals, the boss has to stop for players to eat their breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
stretch your legs.
It takes some time to walk to free the legs. So
yes,
accumulated hours should be let's say 9, 10, 11 hours. Yeah.
Okay. Let me throw the same question before my guys ask. Let me throw the same question to Elisha. Elisha, on the road, what has the experience been like on the road?
Yeah, it has not been easy, because Plateau, we are in the middle belt.
Okay.
And, the mentality we have that wherever you are going from Plateau, at least you cover a distance to your destination. So I think one of the major setback is traveling to Lagos, because the boss has had an issue. But kudos to the general manager, of the team and the government of the state. They have been doing very well in supporting the team. The team travels maybe 2-3 days before the match day. So, but definitely, as far as we are using buses on the road, sometimes you may have 1 or 2 issues with the bus. So I think that's the major challenge. But definitely distance, time, that one is there already. But I think I would like to appreciate the management of the team for doing well this season.
Okay, my has a question for you.
Okay, it's for the two skippers. Congratulations, Chukwudi, for joining the illustrious list of Rangers captain who lifted the Nigerian League title. And remember, next season, Rangers will be going to the Champions League for the 11th time in your history. Now, when you are saying you are leaving earlier than expected, by the time you have connected engagement, it might not be too suitable for you traveling by road. So my question is this. Now, the federal government is also doing some things, putting critical infrastructure in place. We're having a red line development going quickly. We're having a Badagry, Sokoto Road, Coastal Road, Lagos, Calabar Road. Now, these things will not happen now, but at least there are things that will crystallize in 5 years' time or so. Now, would you prefer us to have a stopgap, maybe for the next 5 years, and instead of going for the 38 long weeks, go for a bridge league, at least as a stopgap before we resume when we have this critical infrastructure in place, so that the issue of logistics, this year we have to stop the league so that Rivers could catch up with the backlog of matches. Will you be in support of a bridge league as a stopgap for the next 5 years, or we should keep on with the 38-week calendar?
For me personally, I don't like an abridged league system, and I have reasons why I don't support an abridged league system. Okay, take for instance this season. If this season were to be an abridged league system, Rangers won't be champions. And for you to be a champion, you must win the best. See, when the league started, we were not getting our reading. At the point we were 13th on the log, and at the end of the first stanza, we were 8th on the log, of which if it were to be in an abridged league system, at the end of the first stanza, it will be remaining 1 game for the league to be over. Rangers won't be champion. You see, and champions are people who stand the test of time. You see, we were able to persevere, those who have perseverance and ability to endure to the last. If it were an abridged league system, Rangers won't be the champions today. And secondly, the abridged league system is, you check years back, you see whenever they play an abridged league system, you see virtually the good teams, sorry to say, good teams normally go on relegation. Check the last time El-Kanemi, the newly promoted El-Kanemi Warriors of Maiduguri went on relegation. I believe when that season started, they were first on the table log. Then I was with Heartland, and I believe they were on the top of the table log in our group until it was 5 games to go, and suddenly El-Kanemi went on relegation. A good, wonderful team with the whole infrastructure and the whole thing they have built in their camp. Their camp then was one of the best in the country then. They were ready, preparing for the Continentals, but they went on relegation. So me, I prefer the long league system. And talking about the transportation route, I still believe the state government or those in charge of the affairs of every team should look into this situation. We must not wait until 5 years to come for there to be railway station from stop to stop before we make our players comfortable. The government can be able to fly their teams to their destination or to their game destination. I believe it's possible. And I know if the right person is there, we'll be able to solicit on behalf of the teams, and they have a good rapport, relationship with the government, they'll be able to make it possible. Before now, apart from the continental games, I doubt, like last season, we didn't travel, Rangers didn't travel on air. We went, all our journey was on the road. But this season, you see, with the new governor who is young and has listening ears, we have one of the youngest commissioner of youth and sports, and we have the youngest CEO stroke general manager in the country as we speak, FIFA license manager. They have been able to put their resources, put us together, and with the support of the government, we're traveling, and it was easy. It was easy. I believe every team can come to this standard. It's just a matter of who is ready to work to make the teams grow to this standard. And with that, we'll be playing our league. And when that time comes, the 5 years assumption, when it comes, we'll follow up from there. So I still think we should continue with the long league system. It's better. It's better.
All right.
Ask Elisha.
Okay. My question is for Elisha, and
Does he support this?
yeah, I was going to ask if you support what our fellow captain has said here, and then I was going to go up with a follow-up question. A lot of times we've seen the fact that most of the time administrators always get to take some of the glory and the shine. But I know for a fact that the fans that come to the stadium to watch you guys play. The fans that come to the stadium come to watch you guys sweat and give your blood and your tears on the pitch for them. And whether we like it or not, you are the protagonist. You are the main characters that we want to see. Yes, you have thanked a couple of people, the government, the team managers, and all of that, for at least they are to a large extent trying to make it comfortable for you to discharge your duties. My question is, what more do you think they can do for you to make it easier? Yes, we know logistics is a nightmare, but are there any other complaints or any other issues that you want to see tackled or you want to see taken care of so that it will make at least you going out there, putting your blood, your sweat, and your tears on the pitch, in that, yes, you are doing this and you are doing it because you love doing it. Everything is available for you.
Is that for Elisha?
Yeah, for Elisha, yes.
Thank you very much, sir, for the question. Basically, I'm in 100% support of what Chikuru said about the Abridged League.
Okay.
You know, Abridged League, the better team easily go for relegation. And for me, I totally don't like Abridged League. So I'm in support with what Chikudi have said. And secondly, about the logistic that you have said, I think basically, you know, no player will go to the field with the intention of losing a match. But permit me to divert a little. You know, most of the fans now, they come to the stadium with the mind of, okay, I played a bet and I want the team to win at all costs because I played a bet so that my money will not just waste in vain. So eventually, when the team lose, you know, definitely that fan or that spectator will be angry and they will act in a different way. But that's not what we are preaching. You know, even the media have a role to play in educating the fans and the spectators when it comes to issue of sport violence in sport venues. So those that are managing the clubs, I think we are appealing as players, you know, the endowment or the indemnities that players needed. You know, basically, their feeding allowance, their match bonuses, and also their salaries. You know, that's what keeps a player moving. But you see some of the teams, you travel for a match, at the end of the day, maybe 4 days journey, and maybe they give you 7,000 for feeding, and maybe after the match, no match bonus, and some of the teams issue of salary. So we are appealing. I know most of the teams are doing their best. But if that will be constant, the issue of match bonuses, salaries, feeding, at least increased players' feeding allowances, I think that will it will boost the morale of the players, hopefully by God's grace.
Actually, let me stick with you. You guys have, you are part of the players' union, and then you have your own players as a committee. How often do you talk? Maybe you are the vice chairman, Abe Sunday is the chairman, and other members. Are you only those executive members you discuss? Do you discuss often? Do you also, discuss with other players to, kind of feel their pulse? You just talked about here of match bonuses, feeding allowances, and other things that you believe that it will be up, as the challenges. Rangers don't have that challenge because they travel by air. But I believe probably 80% of the team in Nigeria, or 70%, don't have the same luxury that Rangers have. And that was how others are saying, can we have a regional league where you don't have to travel 2 days go and 2 days back, have 4 days on the road to prosecute a game, and you have another one. But let me ask like this. First and foremost, you guys are expressing your personal opinion. Do you normally discuss the issue, or what do you discuss? I don't want to jump the gun. Do you meet? If you meet, what do you discuss in terms of players' welfare? You that represent them on the board.
Yeah, I think let me speak on behalf of our chairman, that's Sunday Abbey, the captain of Sunshine Stars.
Yes.
We usually meet as an association. This is a baby association, permit me to say that, because there are a lot of issues previously that is going in the association. Issue of interest from other people, other group of people. But we as an association, we also say kudos to our able steward secretary, that's Mr. Austin Popo, for standing firm and for supporting the players' union. Basically the aim and objective of the association is to bring ourselves, usually in Nigeria, to terminate a player contract. It's not hard. A player may have a contract of maybe 3 years. Maybe in a season, they may decide to terminate his contract without mutual agreement. So we as an association, we try to educate the players on how to go about maybe signing of their clearance, their behaviors in team, and other things that has to involve their welfare. So, but you see, most of the players are so lackadaisical when it comes to issue of registration or maybe being part of the association, because everything that has to do with a little contribution, some people find it very difficult. But as an association, we are pushing, we are trying to see how we can unite ourselves, because there is life after football. There is a saying that said, after football, what next? Will you just go and sit at home doing nothing to become a burden to your family? We footballers, when you look at this case study, you go after football, you see a lot of players that have made name in the league doing nothing, they become beggars on the street. So one of the aim and objective of the association is to educate our members or the players that we should be careful, we should be watchful. You must be careful before signing any contract so that you will not fall a victim of circumstances. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I hope probably we can take 1 or 2 courses possible, because the time is almost getting to the end. Chooks, I'm also throwing the same question that we asked Elisha. How often do you as captain, your responsibility or to your other players, in the team, when you meet, what do you discuss? Like you have said, you guys are lucky that you travel. I mean, most of the distances you fly, but your colleagues from other clubs don't have that same luxury. They have to be on the road for 24, 48 hours on that list, going if you are moving from Enugu to probably to Gombe or to Mediguri. Now that El-Kanemi is back, El-Kanemi is back. So you must make that journey. What is this like? You as the leader of your team, what do your players? I think Rangers have a house, Rangers house now. Do you stay in your match days at home? Do you live in a camp, or how do you feed? How what is it like? Just give us a week in the life of a Rangers player, so that Nigerians can know.
Thank you very much, sir. A week in the life of every typical Rangers player this season. I believe. Let me try. Actually, we wake up. For me, I wake up every 5 a.m. in the morning, because we train at 6:30 every morning.
Okay.
Rangers International Football Club has a standard camp facility. We have a camp of about 28 rooms. Yeah, 28 rooms and more than 28. But I'm talking about the ones that are occupied by players, 28.
Okay.
Have the facilities in the rooms are okay. You have your room, your toilet is there, your bathroom is there, you have your AC in the room, your fan in the room, everything is okay. And Rangers, I won't say we have 24 hours light because it's almost impossible for you to have 24 hours light in Nigeria if you're not in GRA or, sorry to say, but we have light at least, let's say 20 hours of the day we have light in the camp. It's certain. And there's water due to the new government that came in, the new governor that came in has been able to open the borehole system and there's water steady in the camp. So we train in the morning at 6:30 a.m. If we're going to train twice, then we train again at 4 p.m. You see? And we meet from time to time to discuss. Like in Rangers, there are activities that the management and the coaches have brought in that really help the team. We normally have our psychology classes from time to time. We have our nutrition classes from time to time. And we have our spiritual classes where they teach us about God and salvation. And our Muslim brothers, we allow them on Fridays to go to mosques and do their thing, their normal prayers, and they join us as a family. Then before games, we move into the hotel 2 days to the match. I mean home game. We leave the camp and the players that will play the match to go into a concentrated camp in one of the best apartments in Enugu State. All thanks to the governor of Enugu State and the general manager. The comfortability there is top notch, and our feeding system. We have Ama Chris Kitchen, who is affiliated to Rangers, under contract to Rangers International Football Club. They feed us before the games. They meet to the nutritionists of the team. They put their heads together and they try to balance our diet. They try to balance our diet. And from time to time, even when we are not playing, the general manager goes out of his way as a means to gather the players to discuss about our problems and our challenges. They'll meet with the catering department. They will prepare whether lunch or breakfast for the whole players. We'll gather with the coaches. We stay in our dining hall in the camp.
And enjoy yourselves.
We eat after eating.
Okay, Chiefs, we are running out of time. We just have a few minutes, and then let me just talk to Elisha. Elisha, in 60 seconds, can you just try to do what Chooks just did? A week in the life of Plateau United player.
Yeah, I think it's almost the same program because, as I earlier mentioned, their former godfathers, Coach Elechiku.
Okay.
He was coach here.
Yeah.
So even with the new management, maybe we train on Mondays, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, we watch our previous match. That's the match we played on Sunday to make some correction, to find a way out. Maybe for those that have played well, you watch yourself playing and the coach will make correction. And so also the general manager is always there. That's the GM of the team, Mr. Abila Mutla. He's always there with the players. Sometimes they call for a meeting within the week. And 2 days before match, those that will represent the team will go to a hotel. We in Plateau United, sorry to say that we don't have a camp. Everybody is coming from his house. But 2 days before match, for those that will represent the team, they will all go to camp before the match. And the team will feed the players. And after the match, everybody will go back to his house. In summary.
Okay. We have, I think we need about 3 or 4 or 5 hours to do this show. But we're grateful for you guys. We have a glimpse. I think I will continue this with you guys and with some other of your colleagues, during this off season, and get to understand, so Nigerians can understand what the life of the NPFL player is and what the league, what we are going to, the challenges. Exactly. Thank you, Chooks. Thank you, Elisha. Maybe before we will see, probably they will see where you guys. Chooks, that 150 million we will collect. Tell Rangers that we saw the check. Okay, Chooks, are you there, Chooks?
I'm here.
All right, thank you so much for being part of the show. We'll reach out to you again. Enjoy your. All right, let's go.
Yeah, Ken, I think what I can take out from this is that Fidelis Lechuku DNA.
Okay.
And Elisha spoke about sport violence.
Yes.
Now, tomorrow we'll make it 30 years.
Okay.
When we beat Greece. and we're still celebrating the next day, and Luis Escobar was shot dead.
Wow. All right, well, overrunning.
Well, England is playing today.
Yeah.
I hope they don't get knocked out here.
All right. Look at this Pakatala talking about England. All right. I'm Kenneth Chinogo. God bless Nigeria.